Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Minnesota Vikings ready to get this game started. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're off and running from Western New York. Tyrone Tracy now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss. He was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week. And neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You? You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner. 100%.
And to do it on the ground, to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the four-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Antonio Gibson now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. And they'll be brought up by someone who's got a big arm, Brock, but he can really run it too. Malik Willis.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they plan for all week long. Play your game, and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
At the 29-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. 4th down coming up.
In punt formation.
Fair catch calling for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tootin. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Vikings 1st down.
I'll go again here with Tootin. And that effort yields him about 3 yards there. 2nd down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Going play action, May. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
The Vikings 1st down.
Hand off to Tootin. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal game.
The Bills get to him. Down he goes. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple of seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Third and long, and that coordinator decides to dial up the pressure, and they get to the quarterback. You know why I love this call, Kate? It's not just because of the aggressive makeup, but you really dictate to that offense. Third and extra long is a great time to blitz, because either you get home like that, or the ball's got to come out way short of the sticks. Job well done defensively.
The Buffalo offense out there for their second drive of the contest. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. On first down, they'll start with Gibson. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Willis. Thing by Connor, left side. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now
Gun snap now to Willis. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
gain of 8. And the Bills first down.
Play fake, now Willis to throw. Lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills making a 1-point game. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
The receiver this skill, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills tie this game 7-7.
Yeah, I thought said that. He's gonna wild out.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Here's Tracy on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs. Inside give here for Tootin. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's made in the air. Here's a screen for Tootin. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And the Bills get to him. He's brought down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing, and that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks, rotate your personnel, throw in some wrinkles, and once again, go hit that quarterback.
I'll give you a second and maybe a third.
Tommy Townsend on the punt. And they could really use a good one here.
25 years old.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard
excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. The counter give to Gibson. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Here's Willis to the air. We've got a screen to the running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 third downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that column.
I think it's the weak part quarterback defense.
And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Tootin headed left. By a man, he's in the clear. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. So the ball on the midfield stripe now after that big play. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. That's complete, Mike Evans. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd down give to Tootin. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
No gain on the play. And it brings up...
Trying to sneak May. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the 1st quarter. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. For the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They've got the field goal team out there, and this would be an impressive kick to resume play. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. On 1st down, it's Gibson. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker. Third down, give to Irving. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Bills first down.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
34-yard line.
They'll go play action. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Christian Harris on the coverage.
Out of the pistol. Here's Gibson. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They gain 11 on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Out of bounds at the 50-yard line. A gain of 5.
Here's Gibson on second down. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
Down at the 45-yard line.
He keeps it himself. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
I'll go over good to you.
At the 44-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Willis.
Oh,
That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
dude.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it's second down coming up. They're going play action. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a little lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down. Third and long for him here. Dumps it off to his running back. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
On again comes Ryan Wright for another punt. Waiting on it deep, that's Khalil Herbert. And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11. The Vikings have running back Bashal Tootin headed out with the rest of the offense. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. First down, May. That's complete to Coleman out left. They aren't getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
On play action, here's May. Hits his running back. Jukes away from one. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. New set of downs for him and starts at the 38. First down throw for May. That's dropped underneath. Escapes a defender. This great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Gain of 26 yards there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First down. A gain of 26 yards.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. From the gun, it's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
First down. First and goal, Minnesota.
They'll run it here with Tootin. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Here's May, third and goal. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Aubrey puts it through, and that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Gibson. He's got a lane up past the 30. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Bills and Antonio Gibson back out on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Willis. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
A loss of 5 on the play. It's now 3rd and 13.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And this is going to be 4th down, Brock. He's out of bounds, well shy of what they needed there. Ryan Wright on to punt. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Vikings have running back Bashal Tootin headed out with the rest of the offense. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Here's May on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 30.
May now from the gun. And Bills get to him. He's brought down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
3rd down. 3rd and 6.
Third and long. They're going to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Takes this in at the 25. Breaks the tackle. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Bills offense takes over. Not much time remaining in the half. And they can try to move this into field goal range, Brock, if they so choose. 55 seconds left. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Gun snap now to Willis.
At the 36-yard line.
He'll step up, and there he goes. The Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
3rd and 6.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Waddle makes the catch. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout.
Bills, 1st down.
To throw, here's Willis. And all we can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Willis. And he's tackled for no gain. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. And they spike the ball to stop the clock. The Bills with a punt team out there. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today.
The Vikings take over 1st and
They've got
10.
1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. The first couple of weeks of the regular season were wild, to say the least. What about week 3? Let's jump in. Our trip through the NFL starts now. in the Windy City, the Bears at home to take on their NFC North rivals, the Packers. And it's the former Notre Dame quarterback, Riley Leonard. He was filling up the box score. One of his 2 rushing touchdowns right here. He had 2 more through the air. With that, a look at the rest of the scores here in a busy week number 3. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Bills and Antonio Gibson back out on offense. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. The play clock runs out, so this will be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead.
Still first down.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead.
Still first down.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves. The give up the middle to Gibson. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Second and long, need to give themselves a shot for third. Here's Willis to the air. That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to third down.
Willis now, third down. Completes it downfield to Kirk. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Willis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
That's now the 3rd sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think. How many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
Heads out on the bootleg. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Gets 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Short side option here. He's running left. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
It's
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He tucks it and takes off. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get into the end zone there. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run into.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Vikings now set to take the field. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. To the air on 1st down, May. On him quick, and they bring it down. And the drive begins with a rough 1st step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Operating from the gun, here's May. This is Dortch working the right side. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Brought down by Paulson Adebo.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
May now on 3rd down. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bills offense all set for their next drive. They come in on a little 2-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. The play fake now, Willis to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Willis now. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Irvin here from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's caught. He's got ground. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Bills have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The give inside to Gibson. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
That's another Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Willis. Finds him on the crossing route. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 2nd and 3 now.
Gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 21-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. He's going to keep it this time. He slides down inside the 5-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Another Bills first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run, Gibson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You guys and everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Gets it again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's Tracy on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Vikings have running back Bashal Tootin headed out with the rest of the offense. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones, continuing to hit this defense more good numbers well into this 2nd half. First down throw for May. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. While that play was going on, we see that one of their teammates shaken up on the play. Not quite sure what happened, but they're out there to tend to it. 2nd down now, 7 to go. They go play action. Here's May. Steps up, and he's running with it. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
17 yards. And the Vikings first down.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On play action, here's May. That's Knox. He's got it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. Finds him over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for him, and starts at the 38. Here's May on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
Again, it's May. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10.
Running back sent in motion. May on 1st and 10. That's complete to Coleman on the slant. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
Inside give here for Tootin. And they'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 4th quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Vikings push their lead to 3.
20. Bills 17.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just serves it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there, and I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Throwing on 1st down, Willis. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
Jalen Waddle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 8.
That's for Waddle again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Waddle. A gain of 10 yards. And the Bills.
Quick on the draw to Gibson. We call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
Well, here's what I know, Kate. And sadly, from personal experience, after this one's over, QB, he's going to be the first one in the cold tub because he has been feeling the heat and paying the price all game long. At some point, you've got to find a way to protect the passer or he's not going to endure this season.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. Breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Gibson. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he gets this very close to that first. It's going to be 3rd and short at the 35.
3rd and 1.
Looking to throw. Making the call himself. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
10 yards. That's another Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Vikings in a dime on third down, 6 DBs out there.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and
He'll throw it. Oh, he's going to run for it. He's got the first down grab and still going. And they take this in for the score. The Bills take a fourth-quarter lead.
Okay, you got to be aware defensively by this point that this guy is going to run if he sees daylight. I think there was an awareness factor. They just couldn't stop him. He has just been that kind of X factor with his legs.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills take a 4-point lead.
the score, Bills 24, Vikings.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Here's Tracy on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Vikings have running back Bashal Tootin headed out with the rest of the offense. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. First down, May. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack. Setting up to pass. Ooh, he misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long.
It's now 3rd down and 16.
To throw. And he got there in time. He's taken down. And that's going to make it just about worst case scenario for this offense, Brock. It is 4th and long.
Every sack, every stop has just been like another nail in the coffin. And now, well, now there's only one spot for a nail left. This is their last chance. And that defense, well, they've got this crew on the edge of the cliff. Now can they go finish when it matters the most?
Desperation time here. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
The Bills are headed out there alongside Jalen Waddle for this next series. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job, now you got to do yours.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Gibson. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line. Minnesota spends its second timeout here. And they'll have just one left to burn now. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. He'll look to throw it. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. A big moment coming up for Eddie Pinheiro on this attempt. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Here's Tracy on the return. Coverage team gets him down for 26-yard line. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Here he is to throw. And he got there in time. He's taken down. the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line.
A loss of 6 yards.
Back to throw. Hits his running back. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
A gain of 12 yards. It's now third down and 4.
Throwing now. This is brought in by Coleman. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line. And they get that clock just below 40 seconds to play. Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. That's complete to Coleman out left. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line.
Third and 5.
Here he is to throw. This is hauled in by Samuel. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
And the Vikings, first down.
Throwing again. It's May. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
A loss of 6 yards. It's second down.
May now from the gun. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. Got to set this up quick.
May sacked. A loss of 6 yards. And it's third down.
One final shot here.
Third and
They're on him again, and he goes down again. So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.